Today is April 25th, 2020 when I'm recording this, and it's been almost 6 weeks since we went into isolation. And it's a little hard for me to accept the fact that this might be the new normal for a long time. One thing that's been keeping me sane throughout this whole ordeal is making these YouTube videos. This will be my sixth one in the last 6 weeks, kind of going back to my weekly vlogs that I used to do. And it got me thinking, what have I been doing aside from videos that's been keeping me busy and keeping me sane, like these YouTube videos? The one thing I know I can always count on, and you guys might be able to guess, is my Super 73. You know, working from home and being cooped up in the house all day can get really tired really quick, and this is my way of getting outside and getting fresh air and just relieving some stress, all while maintaining distance from people, because it's easy to do when you're on the bike. My wife and I are fairly new to the area that we live in, so I like to get on the bike and just cruise around the neighborhood and explore. And I also like going to this empty parking lot about a block away from my house and just cruise through the plaza. I'm not gonna lie though, one thing I absolutely do miss is riding with the Super Squad, members of the Super 73 community. You know, it's fun riding by yourself, but it means so much more when you're riding with your friends, whether it be 60 people like we had at one point or 3 people like our first ride in Hollywood. I just miss riding with people, but I do understand the circumstances we're in, so I absolutely don't mind riding by myself for now. So another thing that I have been getting into lately is building Lego sets, and this is something that I haven't done since my childhood, so the nostalgia definitely comes back when I get my hands on these sets. But it really just serves as a way to stimulate my mind to, you know, follow directions, to build something piece by piece until I get the finished product. And I'm that type of person, like, it's hard for me to focus on one thing, but this somehow just allows me to focus on one thing. And I'm also the type of person that once I get started on something, I can't stop until it's done. And so this definitely helps pass the time. But I have been focused on building airplanes. I built this one last week. If you saw the video last week, I did a time-lapse video of building this airplane, but I built another one today. One, because I have a love for aviation. I used to fly. I trained to get my pilot license when I was in high school. And 2, I currently have a travel job. Being able to build these just channels my love for aviation and my love for travel into an activity that I can do in my house. So it's like the best of all those worlds into one set location where I can build, and finish the Lego set. So definitely nostalgic feels, and I love the feeling that it gives me. So a couple weeks ago in a video, I had mentioned that I wanted to learn a new skill set because I'm under the belief that if we go through this entire isolation and we come out of it without learning something new, then we pretty much wasted our time. So I wanted to challenge myself, and I started a podcast with my wife. We filmed about 4 episodes so far. We filmed the 4th one Friday, which should be out now. It came out yesterday, so I'll link it in the description below. But it's been really fun. You know, I figured we're in the house all the time talking anyway, so why not make something creative out of it and have serious conversations in a podcast format. And to be honest, it's been very therapeutic for the both of us, against giving us something else to do. And obviously it's brought us closer. It's brought us closer. I'm learning more about her. She's learning more about me. Yeah, we've been together for 6 years, but you never start learning from the person that you're with. And I'm also learning something about myself every time we do it. We both have fun doing it, and a lot of our friends like watching it. So if you haven't watched it or listened to it yet, again, it's linked in the description below. Last thing, and this is something really small, but it still like means a lot to us, is walking our dog Max. This is something that me and my wife do together for the most part, about three to four times a day. It gets all of us outside, it gets Max outside. It's just weird because he's used to us being at work all the time, and so now he's trying to get used to us being at home. But we get to spend more time with him, and of course he's a dog. He loves to get outside and run around a lot. Those are the 4 things that I have been doing personally to keep myself busy and sane throughout this entire quarantine. I'm sure there's more that we're gonna come up with as time goes on. Like we don't know how long we're gonna be in this situation, but the important thing is that we have to make the best of it. We have to stay happy, we have to stay healthy, and we have to stay busy. We need to continue to stimulate our minds because this is the only way we're gonna get through it. So I'm curious as to what you guys are doing to stay busy. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you're doing, whether it be putting a puzzle together or learning how to cook for the first time. Just let me know down below and we'll have a conversation and we'll bounce ideas off of each other. But for now, this is the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. And if you're new around here, please subscribe to my channel. My name is Tristan Ervin and I make videos weekly because now I definitely have the time to. So that does it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Again, please stay happy, stay healthy, stay busy. That's how we're all gonna get through this. I'm out here. Peace.